Hello, good morning. Good morning from my end here. Please, I want to send message to Pastor Vam Vam Vam, Raphael Achere, that you went too far. Honestly, you went too far. A clear conscience, fear no accusation. No matter what anyone will do to you, as long as your heart is clean, as long as what you're saying with your mouth is genuine, you don't need to fear any accusation. You don't need to fear anything. I just watched your video where you were now calling to go out. Raphael, you don't need to go that far. Exactly the same thing they did to Simon Ekpa that made them to vanish from Biafran struggle. The same thing they did to Simon Ekpa that made them to vanish from Biafran struggle. It's the same thing that you're doing now. No matter what Ugo will do to you, no matter what the deputy prime minister will do to you, Ngozi Arabese will do to you, you don't need to go that far. If your heart and your mind and what you're saying is clean, is true, and you know you are genuine for Biafrans, you don't need to do all these things. Honestly, you don't need to do all these things. Biafrans are watching you. Biafrans are watching this young man. What is his name? Sonny Akbarawa. Biafrans are watching Sonny Akbarawa the same way they are watching you. The same way they are watching Ogenkere. You don't need to do any incantation for anybody. What you're supposed to be doing is to push the Biafran struggle high. You're supposed to be talking. You're supposed to be fighting for it. No matter what happened, you don't need to go that far. I must not agree with you. Yes. I must not agree with you. Ngozi Arabese must not agree with you. Ada Biafra must not agree with you. People must not agree with you. But the fact is that, what are you doing? Are you doing the right thing? Are you doing what you're supposed to do for Biafrans? Are you saying the right word? That is the most important thing. Not to do otherwise. Because definitely they will talk about you. They will fight you. I want to tell you this thing this morning. To go back and restrict your step. Honestly, come back home. For you have gone too far. What you did there now is not encouraging at all. Honestly, what you did is not encouraging. Come back home. Biafrans, we need you. Biafrans, we need all of you. Biafrans, we need all of you. Honestly, all the Biafrans need you. You were there with Simon Ekpa. Sonny Akbarawa was there with Simon Ekpa. Ogenkere was there with Simon Ekpa. We need you. Fight the way you know you can fight. Talk the way you know you can talk for your own. Don't mind what people are saying. Don't mind what people are doing. Now, what are you trying to show us? We're watching you. What are you trying to show Biafrans? For you to go this far, what are you trying to show Biafrans? That you were not genuine. Honestly, what you're trying to show now is that you are not genuine from the beginning. You cannot withstand a little hit. You cannot withstand a little threat. You cannot withstand a little thing that comes to your way. Honestly, I don't like what I saw. When I watched that video, I said I have to make a video concerning that. That I don't like it. I'm still saying, Raphael, come back home. You must not stand with anybody. You must not work with anybody. But let your heart and your mind, your thoughts be genuine for Biafrans. Let your thought be genuine for Biafrans. Honestly, let your thought be genuine for Biafrans. Let your thinking be genuine for Biafrans. You don't need to fight anybody to claim rights. Honestly, you don't need to fight anybody to claim rights. As long as Biafran struggle is concerned, you don't need to fight anybody to claim rights. What you should do is to do the best, to do what you know you can do for Biafrans. And Biafrans need apology for that. Biafrans need apology for that. Honestly, Biafrans need an apology for that. Raphael, you went too far. People will criticize you. People will talk about you. And if they don't talk about you, how will you be strong? If they don't talk about you, how will you be strong? If they don't talk about you, how do you know that you're doing something? You people were with Simon and you cannot learn Simon. You people were with Simon and you cannot understand Simon. Simon used quiet, used calmness, used quietness to overcome the enemies. You saw when that lady was dragging Don Baby on the street, calling Simon name. And today you're doing that same thing. And the spirit of Biafra rejects that. Let me tell you something. The spirit of Biafra rejects that. The spirit of Biafra rejects that thing. The spirit of Biafra rejects that act. Please come back and apologize to Biafrans for doing that. I don't care who you're fighting with. I don't care who's talking about you. I don't care. But what I want is that I want your heart and your mind to be genuine for Biafrans. This message is for you. And thank you if you can apologize to Biafrans. And I'm hoping to see your apologies.